Philadelphia, the city that loves their Sixers, and they're so excited for the season. Of course, there's guarded optimism with the two stars missing to begin the year, and they're playing against one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, the Milwaukee Bucks, to kick off their season. As we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by DoorDash. And good evening, everyone, with Richard Jefferson and DoorDash.
Antetokounmpo is coming off individually an absolutely brilliant season. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 60% shooting. He's a nightmare in the paint going downhill. He remains an elite rim protector. This tandem is going to grow and get better with each repetition. And we know unequivocally, if Giannis is in the open floor, he's going to put it on your head.
Well, they're without Chris Middleton to start, but he's expected back.
When you look at the improvements, when you look at his numbers, you see the growth. And there was so much conversation during the offseason about empowering him with expectations that Paul George and Embiid will miss time. Well, the first-time All-Star and reigning most improved player is getting that call early with PHI and Embiid out right now.
A fun way for us to start our ESPN coverage. Two teams that got knocked out in the first round last season, and have something to prove this year. It all starts tonight here in Philadelphia. The marathon begins, and NBA Courtside continues after this message.
Winning the championship was just, it was bliss.
Batter number 18 has been secured.
We did it! I got something.
You spent your whole life dreaming to be a champion. And year after year, we were close.
The enormous weight of massive expectations.
Last year wasn't good enough, regardless of what happened last season.
This is a new year. You know, it's always the same goal. You want your team to be crowned champions.
Everyone has the same goal of trying to win a championship.
How's it feel wearing that jersey?
Feels awesome. I was so attracted to the Mavericks because of the chance to win.
I want to win.
We gotta do whatever it takes for our team to win.
Just one more for this season. Championship. That's the goal.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
He's been posterized. Oh, he's feeling it right now. What's up with play? This crowd is rocking.
Oh, Big Jelly! Don't do him like that!
He did the Texas two-step out there.
What a sensational!
The king. The Lions. Yes! Oh, what a slam.
That's closer.
Oh, how did that go in? From the city of Philadelphia, we've got the Bucks and the 76ers as we welcome you NBA Wednesday presented by State Farm. And it's all part of MetaQuest opening week. Boy, every season there's just something special about an arena's opening night. The players are fired up. And let's listen. Healthy is applied very much to both of them.
Yeah, and so many times we talked about Giannis. If he improves this jumper, and he has year over year. Right now, Bucks, Sixers, tied early to go.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by...
We're also going to have a timeout. Novoselic catching his breath here in Philadelphia.
So Joel Embiid may be the process, but he calls this young man the franchise, the crossover to the cup. Light on his feet, nice off the window.
Here early second in Philadelphia, Bucks by 4. Turnaround, Bucks go up by 8 after trailing by 5.
Bobby Portis. Yes, we talk about his offense, but his defense right here leading to a fast break and even finishes over Martin. That is a tough finish, and right now, Bobby Portis is feeling it. I'm laughing at the three.
I know he doesn't want Lopez to pick up another foul, but I think Drummond's not a bad guy to put on the free throw line.
Yeah, you want to protect the fouls from your big fella.
Well, they are challenging it. First one of the season. For 5 years, Novoselic, but plays well in 13 minutes in his return. Meanwhile, Giannis Antetokounmpo had 11, Lillard 15, Bobby Portis had 13. Bucks still without Chris Middleton, but Damian Lillard helping pick up the slack. They start their season on the road. 2 quarters complete here in Philadelphia. Milwaukee an 11-point lead. Quest opening week here in Philadelphia. And let's listen to some Bobby Portis first half sound. Philadelphia 76ers, it's their 13th and they've needed them.
So the competitive spirit of Philadelphia, to me, right? A season ago, 47 wins despite Joel missing significant chunks. The face hit by Oubre. Ooh, that hurts, Richard.
That's going to sting a lot.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard after the break we'll be back live from Philly when we return.
Let's take a look who's getting buckets, brought to you by KFC, DB.
Well, to Cassidy's point, Dame is looking and feeling good. That high screen, top of the floor, is a screen that Damian has always liked since entering the league. Gives him a head of steam going downhill. So you set it out wide, he's simply reading and reacting. That defender, Yabusele, not able to recover off that. The quick catch and shoot. Richard, you're just reacting like this dude is so good.
He's pulling up from 5-6 feet behind the line.
Friday on ESPN, NBA doubleheader. Knicks, their home opener. Face the Pacers at Madison Square Garden, 7:30. And then it's out to Los Angeles. Lakers and Suns, NBA Countdown gets us started at 7. First of 2 games coming up next on our opening night doubleheader on ESPN. Suns and the Clippers at the Intuit Dome. A spectacular new place, so I hear, as Lopez knocks down a 3-pointer. Hit the century mark with still a quarter to go. Dame Lillard, 30 points here on opening night. Bucks up big. The Sixers cut, 22-point lead to 13.
And Giannis is still on the floor. Got the trainer coming over. And just here, that's the sweep. When a right-handed player goes up, they bring it by their hip. That's when you go for a reach, and then that defense turns into offense for Oubre.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And now, I don't know where it goes in 8 after that. Second game of the doubleheader from the brand new Intuit Dome. Here on ESPN, the Clippers and the Suns. This is for 12 nuggets.
I might go out through the front door if he misses this to grab one of those.
Half remaining, 4th quarter of the season opener here in Philadelphia. Bucks in control. Embiid and Paul George fall short as the marathon begins, just the first of 82. Final score, the Bucks 124, the Sixers 109. Coming up next, NBA Wednesday continues. Suns and Clippers from LA. Our producer, Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, of course, for Richard, Doris, and Cassidy. Mike Green says, stay tuned. After these messages, we'll get you out to LA and the debut of the Intuit Dome.